Here come the Capitals.
He's in alone. A shot and a goal!
Bondra gets number 5.
Alexander Ovechkin.
The Capitals are champions.
There's certain rules that happen in hockey that is different than any other sport. The respect of the uniform, the respect of the logo, respect of who you're playing with, and what teammates played before you. This franchise was built on the backs of a lot of other players, really great players, guys like Mike Gartner, who really came in and paved the way to put us to where we're at now.
Right back to score a goal before. Here's Gartner, a shot and a goal!
In 1979, which was the draft after the merging of the WHA and the NHL, I'm kind of waiting with my mom and dad on our farm north of Toronto. I got contacted by the Capitals after they've drafted me and say, we would like to bring you in. We figure, okay, where exactly is Washington, D.C.?
We're down here, Mason-Dixon line, no one even knows, like we were the Southern team.
We're at the airport. We'd like to do a little tour of the city and everything else. We get picked up, nice limousine, or we go on the Beltway and we're driving past the Capitol Center and our guide says, that's where the Washington Bullets play. And he said, you know, I think they might even have an ice hockey team there.
Centering pass, a shot and a goal!
When Mike Gartner came to the Washington Capitals, I certainly saw and learned very quickly what a star that he was going to be.
The thing about Mike was not only was he a great goal scorer,
Gartner and a
but he
goal!
was such a dynamic skater. You could finally now have his star to build around.
What a unbelievably fast, balanced skater, and he could just fly down the right wing.
Send out to Gartner on right wing.
For me as a kid growing up in the 70s and 80s, I mean, Mike Gartner was our hero. He was our goal scorer every year.
With us is the leading scorer of the Washington Capitals, Mike Gartner.
I think he set the record for like most goals at the time, which Ovi has now broken.
Mike Gartner gets his 50th of the year.
My role on the line was to dig the puck out of the corners and to find Mike Gartner where he could get into the opening and shoot the puck.
When Mike played, the intensity level is off the charts. 110% was incredible the way he played.
So when you're in the stands and you see a guy like Mike Gartner just streaking up the ice and winding up with that big slap shot and scoring from there, that was a jolt of energy that this franchise really, really needed.
Mike Gartner scores!
Mike Gartner was the heart and soul of this organization.
He and his wife, Colleen, they were a big part of our team culture, our community effort.
Mike and his wife, Colleen, believed so strongly in the community. They loved the fans. They got very close to the fans.
He was always very healthy, conditioned. You know, he took care of himself.
Mike Gartner has a special spot because he was drafted here. He became a Capital and played most of his career here.
You finally had that guy that you could kind of say, hey, he's ours. He's one of the leading scorers. He's one of the most dynamic players, and he's ours, which up until that point, the Capitals never really had.
A backhand shot and a goal!
Mike was destined to be a Hall of Famer, and he became a Hall of Famer for good reasons.
Mike Gartner, inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in the player category.
And we were an up-and-coming team that we were rolling pretty good. I mean, you know, those years we thought we could beat anybody.
Here's a shot by Gartner.
I can still see number 11 on the ice, flying down the wing, unleashing a slap shot, scoring goals for the Caps.